Never did I think that both the Tacoma and the Razor were gonna fit in the garage. And just look at the difference on the tires. So this one here is 10 inches wide, and this one's 12.5 inches wide. That's crazy how much 2.5 inches makes. But anyways, you guys, in this video, I'm gonna be installing these RGB car LED strip lights. Now these are designed to go on the inside of a car, but I figured, Razor, car, it's the same thing, right? I was doing my research and I found that these Govee lights, if you route them correctly, it'll look like an original, like factory LED light strip installment. So a couple of the things that are included in this box are, of course, your LED light strips. You get 4 of these. You get a remote control. You get a pack of zip ties. You get a pack of screws in case you want to screw the lights on. And then you get your owner's manual. Now, before we get started, I think it only makes sense that I connect these and see if they'll even turn on. Oh, so we got power. Oh, okay. Yo, that looks really good. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, these are going to be good for sure. I'm liking these. Woo! Yeah. Guys, I'm a freaking idiot. I totally forgot that the 85 was leaning against the Razor. Oh my God. Oh, it's leaking gas. I swear that was already there. Or was it? All right, we should be good now. I'm an idiot for not remembering. What do you guys think about the floor mats? These are the ones that were in the Tacoma. I ended up taking them out of the Tacoma to put them in the Razor because I feel like this, a little bit of red, looks good with that right there. All right, so it's been about like 6 hours now. Not even joking. It took me that long to be able to figure out how to route these lights. That way it can look as factory as possible. And it's looking pretty good, you guys. Like the setup, you can't even tell it's there. Like it looks so clean. So I did end up having to remove the center console. Let me try to give you guys a little better understanding of how I ended up routing these lights. So like I said, I did end up removing the center console. That way we can conceal all the cables. And then the power plug, I ended up feeding it through the shift boot here. This is the only thing that I don't really like, but this is as best as it's going to get, you guys. So this right here is the only cable that's going to be kind of sticking out. I'm probably going to remove this. That way, you know, this isn't as noticeable. But I ended up just feeding this through here, connecting it here, and yeah, as you can see, right now I have the lights set up. That way it detects like sound, which is why it's flashing like that. Which is pretty cool. I really like that feature. So when you have music playing, it's going to pretty much sync to the rhythm of the music. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let me show you guys the passenger side. This one's also done. And I like that I can turn this on and off just by clicking this button right here. I don't have to like disconnect this all the time. And with the floor mats, I mean, you can't really see the cables. I mean, you can see them, they're there. But trust me, guys, this is as best as it's going to get. And if I didn't point it out, I'm pretty sure 90% of people are probably not going to be able to see the little imperfections. The only reason why this much cable is showing is because I stuck the light slightly higher than I wanted. If I would have stuck these lights a little bit lower, like down here, there would have been less cable showing. But I figured if there's going to be people back here, I feel like with the back of their foot, they're probably going to be rubbing up against the light or maybe hitting it. And I didn't want to cause any damages to the LEDs. As you can see right there, my heel is hitting the back of the plastic here. And the light strip's not in the way, so that's good. After I removed the center console, I went ahead and grabbed the lights. And I fed them pretty much through here. And then through this opening. And the light came out here, which would be this light strip. And then I continued through this hole. And I fed the light underneath. One thing that did help out a lot was unbolting the skid plate. And I was able to, I don't know if you guys can see the cable there. I was able to move the cable around. And then I was able to feed it through this hole right here. You guys can see that. And then brought the light strip out. And then just stuck it right here. Just like that. And I pretty much did the same thing on the other side. So it looks super clean, you guys. Nothing looks tacky. I mean, this, I don't know how I feel about this, but trust me, you guys, I've thought of many ways to like avoid this cable just, sitting like this, but if I did want to get rid of this cable, I would have to drill a hole in the cup holder, and that just seems too much just for this. I mean, it's not even that big of a deal. But other than this cable and the cables on the back, I think it looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and turn these lights on, that way we can see what they look like. Actually, you know what? Let me turn all the lights off first. Let's see how that looks. Look at that. Like this, the back side looks good. Like you can see the lights better on the back than the front ones. So, what do you guys think, huh? Do you think these $30 RGB lights are worth buying? I think they are, because for $30, I think it adds just more excitement to the Razr. Like you guys saw how that looked, and I think that looks so freaking cool. Because the Razr itself, I mean, just look at it. This is eye candy to the max. And then you add little things like RGB lights to the interior, and then they flash to the rhythm of the music. Like, come on, it doesn't get any better than that.
I think it only makes sense if I end off the video with some donuts. First time trying donuts, hopefully I don't flip it over. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.
¿Cómo andas jugando, cabrón? Este es alta gama, nuevo rico. Ruleteando Nuevo York, cheque en el cuadro, plumas, firmas que traemos, buen power son de Sonora, las plebitas que me caché, oh my god.